We are same, but different. But still same.
I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of this transfer window. I can't wait until tomorrow so we can now relax and start thinking about the league, the Champions League, and other competitions before we go back to transfer dealings in January. It's been so long, man. It looks like it's been like for 2 years. Remember, we had the first window in June, I think. It was for 10 days, and then it was closed again, and then reopened after 10 days. And then until now, it's been really a nightmare for many teams, and also excitement for other teams. Man, just end it right now. It's same, but different days. You know, it's like they are twisting the same word in different ways. A lot of fake here we goes, and the next morning the same player signed for another club. It's been really one of the toughest transfer windows ever. Let me give you some headlines this morning, and let me remind you that it's less than 48 hours before the bloody transfer window is over. If you want to help the channel, it's very simple, my friends. Click that like button, subscribe, all the good stuff, man. It doesn't cost us anything. It just takes 1 second to help the channel with YouTube algorithm. Much appreciated. Chelsea have discussed the possibility of signing Kolo Muani, but he wants to join Juventus. The Premier League club are working hard to find solutions, with Nicolas Jackson and his agent desperate to move to Bayern Munich. Remember, Chelsea wanted to stop this move, but Nicolas Jackson and his camp still in Germany, hoping that Chelsea can find another solution instead of preventing him from signing for Bayern Munich. So Kolo Muani, he's still a PSG player. Juventus don't want to pay the money that PSG are asking for. We don't know what's going to happen until the last minute. So keep an eye open on this deal, because never say never in a transfer window. Weird things happen. Let me know if you would like to see Kolo Muani at Chelsea Football Club. Manchester United are on the verge of getting a proper goalkeeper. Onana is just not the guy. Bayindir is not the guy. All of them are the same. They are twins. Absolutely crap goalkeepers. And it looks like they are advancing right now to sign Martinez from Aston Villa. Martinez already agreed on personal terms. Now it's going to be between the two clubs to agree on fee. Aston Villa are trying to replace Dibu. That is the name that he's called, Martinez. They are trying to replace him by the guy that United wanted to go for, Lames, and also working on Diogo Jota. Wow, what a window that is going to be if they manage to get Diogo Jota. I'm talking about Aston Villa here. So this is more on the goalkeeper department. You know, the domino effect here is going to be massive. Fabrizio Romano, he understands that Aston Villa have made a formal approach to get Lames. He's the main option alongside Diogo Costa. Dibu Martinez end up leaving. If, yeah, that is in case, because even if you agree on personal terms, it doesn't mean that you are going to sign for that club. Let's move on to the next topic, which is Rasmus Højlund. Everybody knows about it. It's been there for almost 24 hours. He agreed to join Napoli. He is already in Napoli, loan for 6 million with buy option that will become mandatory if certain conditions are met. Let's say qualifying for the Champions League, scoring more than 10 goals, something like that. And Lukaku is like a 31 to 32 now, injury prone. I think Hoyland is gonna play very beautiful football over there and score goals, because in the Premier League it didn't work out for him. When he was in Serie A, it was working for him very well, scoring goals for fun. Now he's going back to the league that he knows well. 44 million buy option is a good price, because United bought him like a couple seasons ago for 70 plus million. Let's say 75 million. They're gonna lose a lot of money, but sometimes you just have to take the L. It is what it is. Moving on. Today, in few hours from now, it's gonna be a very, very big game. That is like the title decider kind of games between Liverpool and Arsenal at Anfield Stadium. And Mr. Salisbury, Michael Salisbury, is not gonna be in the VAR box because apparently he made a mistake against Fulham for the game yesterday at Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and Fulham. So he's gonna be suspended, not gonna be in the VAR box. Marc Guehi to Liverpool is getting closer and closer. 35 million almost agreed, plus 10%, I don't know, add-ons and or sell-on fee that Crystal Palace are gonna get. Guehi only has less than 1 year left on his contract. He can start talking to clubs outside the Premier League in January. So it's the right time for Crystal Palace to get something out of their captain. Oliver Glasner is not going to be happy, but this is the nature of the business. And I think this is a steal for Liverpool to get somebody like Guehi for 35 million only. It's a steal. He's a captain material. He's absolutely a beast. He's going to improve them. He got the pace, more pace than Van Dijk. Joe Gomez is going to AC Milan. He's injury prone. You can't really count on somebody like him. But Guehi also need to make sure that he plays week in, week out, because the World Cup is for next year. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. And remember, Chelsea got 20% of the value. So they're going to get some money because this is their academy product and they sold him with 20% resale value. I thought Chelsea were going to jump to the opportunity because they were going to get like a 20% discount, which is like around 25 million only for a quality like Guehi. But it looks like the manager don't rate him and the club don't want to bring their former academy player back to Stamford Bridge. All right, so we already talked about this Emi Martinez situation. Let's jump. And another goalkeeper that we're going to discuss is Ederson from Manchester City to Fenerbahce. It's almost a year. We go 12 million plus add-ons. Manchester City are demanding 15 million instead of 12 million. This was the offer from Fenerbahce, 12 million. They just sacked Jose Mourinho though, so I don't even know who is the manager over there at Fenerbahce. I think the deal is going to happen. Less than 48 hours, I think he's going to Turkey, which is a little surprising because last season, clubs from Saudi wanted to pay a ridiculous amount of money to get Ederson, and now he has to settle and go to Turkey. You know what I mean? All right. Let's move on to Jamie Vardy. Remember him? Jamie Vardy is going to Italy. The deal is a here we go. Jamie Vardy to Cremonense. Cremonense. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's going to play in Serie A, which is a very big league. And good luck to Jamie. He's like a 37, 38, but I think he can still score a lot of goals in Serie A. Good luck. Absolutely legend. Erik ten Hag could be sacked in the next coming hours, or probably by the time you watch this video, he could have already been sacked. Well, just the beginning of the season, man. Like 1 or 2 games in the Bundesliga. He had a horrible preseason. The season hasn't really started the way they hoped, but you have also to give him the benefit of the doubt. Leverkusen literally sold everybody from that team, starting by their manager who moved to Real Madrid, and then they kept on selling people like Vince, Frimpong, I think Matisse Tel, or what is his name again? The defender who left to Bayern Munich on free. Jonathan Tah. Yeah, Jonathan Tah left on free. Now they're going to lose Piero Hincapie. So it's not all his fault. The bad result is not all his fault, because he needs to restart a project from scratches, literally. I don't know why they are sacking him right now. Marc Guehi can be coming back to Chelsea if they manage to cancel his contract at Sunderland. Remember that Chelsea lost Delap, a hamstring injury. He's going to be out for a while. Marc Guehi went on loan, but apparently I was thinking that this is not possible in the same window, the same transfer window. Loan somebody and cancel the loan, bring him back when the league already started. I don't think he already played any game in the Premier League though. Probably played in the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, but not in the Premier League. I'm gonna have to double check, or you let me know in the comment section down below. But according to Matt Lowe, who is a trusted journalist, he said that Chelsea are thinking one of the options is to recall Marc Guehi from loan. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Another option for Chelsea is this guy here from Sporting CP, and his name is Conrad Harder. Number 9, left-footed, 6'1", 20 years old. Just the age range that Chelsea wanna buy their players for the resale value. Very good player, but he's still a prospect. If I have to choose between recalling Marc Guehi or spending 30-40 million on another kid, I would choose to bring Marc Guehi back in the team because he knows the league already. He played already few minutes here and there. He knows England already, you know, because that is where he's been living in the last 18 months. So I would prefer to save money. But this guy got a great future in football. If you look at his highlights, he's very, very good. Diomansi Kamara, Nicolas Jackson agent, said that we are still hoping that the deal can happen. If we didn't have hope, we wouldn't be here anymore. That's what he told the Bild newspaper over there in Germany. So they're still there. They hope that he's gonna sign for Bayern Munich. Jose Mourinho really has earned 125 million in few years for getting sacked. Special sack, right? Wow, 21 million from Chelsea, 19 million from Real Madrid, 14 million from Chelsea. Manchester United paid him 17 million. Tottenham Hotspurs paid him 35 million. Roma paid him 4 million. Fenerbahce 15 million. Jose Mourinho has earned, yeah, he earned a lot of money, to be honest with you. But it looks like he's not the special one anymore, though. Lucas Paqueta, remember him? So this brother went through hell in the last couple of years, to be honest with you. He was accused of illegal betting, but he was cleared. You know, they didn't find any evidence and the case was dropped. He missed a golden opportunity to play for Manchester City because City wanted him. Now, it looks like Aston Villa are closing in on signing this brother, this Brazilian brother, for 47 million. It looks like it's going to happen. Graham Potter said that he wanted to keep him, but Aston Villa are pushing, and I think Lucas Paqueta is not going to miss this opportunity to go there, play in Europe, you know, not the Champions League, but he's going to Europa League with Aston Villa, and let's see what's going to happen. But if I was him, I was going to find some powerful lawyers and then take the Premier League to court because of loss of income and how they damaged my reputation. He almost ended his career because if he was found guilty, you know, he was going to be suspended like for 10 years. In 10 years, he will be like in his 40s, right? So I think you should just sue them. Go sue the Premier League, get the money, and try to, you know, just get something out of it, because how much money he was going to be paid by Manchester City? Probably 300k a week. You play the Champions League, you win few trophies, and he had to settle at West Ham because of that case was pending over his head. Anyways, man, Lindelof from Manchester City or Manchester United? Well, they released him. He was a free agent. Now he's going to sign for Aston Villa. Piero Hincapie to Arsenal is a matter of hours. It's going to happen before the deadline tomorrow. He will be announced as an Arsenal player. And this time around, Arteta, no more excuses. He got the depth. He got the quality. He got one of the deadliest striker in the entire world. The defense is one of the best in the world. The midfield is absolutely incredible. So he's strengthened in every single position. No more excuses. This brother needs to deliver big trophies. And I'm talking about the Champions League and the Premier League. Otherwise, he's gonna get sacked.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.